Drive down the street? Was it a difficult drive to the airport so you could fly out of state? For my family, driving to my grandma's house means a 4-hour road trip to Las Vegas. And even though my family's main reason for going to Vegas is to visit my grandparents, the draw of the lively city always makes our trips even more exciting. For one thing, the food in Vegas is not only amazing, but it's also sometimes unique and exciting. In addition to that, the live entertainment is diverse and compelling, often expanding my horizons culturally. First, and possibly most important, food. From five-star restaurants to fast food burger joints, Las Vegas has it all. For example, one of my favorite foods in the world is steak, so you can probably imagine my excitement when my family got reservations to the Wolfgang Puck Steakhouse cut. I remember I had to share a steak with my brother because the prices were so expensive, but trust me, it was worth it. Everything from the bread given at the beginning of the meal to the main course made me leave wanting more and more. However, as much as I love a good quality meal like that one, I can love a $10 meal from a burger place just as much. Growing up, I'd always heard of the East Coast competition to our West Coast favorite In-N-Out called White Castle, but having never been to the East Coast, I never got to test out this competition until White Castle opened their first and only West Coast location in Las Vegas. So I finally got to try it out, and as much as I did enjoy it, my whole family and I can agree that In-N-Out is definitely better. In addition to the greatness Las Vegas has to offer in terms of food, the live entertainment is also amazing, often showing me new things that I gain a new love for. An example of this is the musical Phantom of the Opera. As a child, I remember my first memory of music ever in my life is sitting in the backseat of my parents' car. In the car, they would always be playing the soundtrack to the musical Phantom of the Opera off a CD they bought after they saw the musical live. As a kid, I never understood why they loved that music so much until I got to see it live myself in Las Vegas. I remember sitting in my chair and feeling my heart swell with excitement as I heard the familiar music playing. Ever since then, I became a fan of not only Phantom of the Opera, but of musicals as a whole. Now, as much as I would love to stand here and tell you guys more about all my favorite things to do in Las Vegas, my favorite foods and shows, I'd be going on forever if I did that. So, in conclusion, although my family started this tradition of going to Vegas in order to see my grandparents more, our memories in the city have grown far beyond that. From the amazing food to the exceptional live performances, I always spend the 4-hour drive back home thinking about all the amazing things I did on that trip. And getting myself excited for the next time that I get to visit my grandma's.